Do you believe that you can have a really great mixed faith marriage, especially after the faith transition and maybe some of the struggles that you experienced in your faith transition? This is a really critical question. I want you to pause and consider. So many people want to have a great mixed faith marriage. So many people want to have a great mixed faith marriage, but do you believe it's possible? I think this is one of the first critical steps in actually being able to have one, is to start to believe that it's even possible to have a great mixed faith marriage. And here's why I say this, for so many reasons, but here are some. Is if you're raised LDS like I was, and I talk about LDS or Mormon mixed faith marriages, a lot of times the context or the messaging you received growing up is that a mixed faith marriage isn't a great marriage, that it's not a type of marriage you would want. And that can really make it hard for us to believe that it's possible to have a great mixed faith marriage. So when I start working with clients around their mixed faith marriages, this is one of the first things that we need to really unpack and look at. Do you believe it's possible to have a great mixed faith marriage? Why or why not? That might be some of the very initial work to do. If you don't believe it's possible, then doing all this work to help your mixed faith marriage may be a lot of effort without a lot of benefit, because you're going to have to prove yourself wrong all along. But if you can really settle in and believe it is possible, and then you do some work and invest in it, now you can have some momentum. And now you can really reap the benefits of that. First question I want you to consider, do you believe it's possible? In my online course, Loving and Strengthening Your Mormon Mixed Faith Marriage, this is where I start. This is the first question I invite my clients to work on. And I want to invite you to consider it now. If you don't believe it's possible, you probably need the course and get started on even being able to develop the belief that it is possible, so that whatever work you do invest in your marriage and how you work on whatever aspects of your marriage you want to work on, communication, connection, decision-making, whatever, so that you're not fighting your own belief system along the way. I get this piece cleaned up first. Learn how to believe it's possible to have a great mixed faith marriage. Deep in your bones, deep down, believe that's possible. And then you don't have to fight yourself and your belief systems to make it a reality. This is Brooke Booth, life coach for Mormons in a mixed faith marriage.